On November 1st, 2025, Egypt's president officially announced the grand opening of the Grand Egyptian Museum. World leaders were there. The ceremony was broadcast everywhere. It was stunning, high-tech, and honestly, kind of historic to watch. This museum has been under construction for almost 20 years. And today, November 4th, 2025, is the very first official day it's open to the public. Even though people have been getting small previews for over a year, today is the real opening, and there are thousands of visitors here. And I was lucky enough to be among the first. So come with me. Let me show you what it feels like to finally step inside one of the most anticipated museums in the world. Look at this entrance. It's absolutely monumental. Right away, you feel the scale of what's been done here, the amount of work, the vision behind it. You can really see how much Egypt wanted to show the world the value of its history, its culture, and the greatness of this country. A place with an incredibly powerful legacy, and it's all reflected right here, from the very first steps inside. The high ceilings and modern architecture make the whole space feel open and filled with light. There's none of that heavy, sleepy atmosphere old museums often have. Instead, it feels like you've walked straight into a Hollywood movie set. It's this incredible sense of awe, and honestly, it's hard to put into words. Everything here is designed with so much thought. Right at the entrance, there are plenty of places to sit, to pause, to just take in the energy of this space. And there are even free drinking fountains, so you can refresh yourself and keep exploring comfortably. This museum isn't just about looking at history, it's about experiencing it, breathing it, living it. Egypt has gone through a lot throughout its long and complex history. Its heritage was taken. Its priceless artifacts were carried away to foreign museums. And its economy was damaged time and time again. And yet, Egypt continues to grow, to rebuild, and to prove to the world, including those very nations that once took from it, that this is a great civilization with a powerful legacy and an unbroken spirit. And honestly, I truly don't understand how, today, people can still support museums displaying artifacts that were taken from the cultures that created them. The historical treasures of any nation should belong to the land where they were born. The only exception is when the country itself chooses to send an exhibition abroad, so that people who cannot travel can still experience that history. And in that case, the revenue should return to the rightful cultural owner. Because heritage isn't just objects behind glass. It's memory, it's identity, it's the soul of a nation. I believe that the countries whose wealth was built, in part, by taking the treasures of others, should, if they are not willing to return those artifacts, at least contribute to restoring historical justice. Not through so-called aid or loans that only push fragile economies even deeper into dependency, but through real, meaningful support for the development of the nations whose heritage they once took. This isn't charity, this is simply fairness, and respect for the people from whom more was taken than should ever have been allowed. And all this time, we were just walking up to the entrance of the museum halls. So imagine what kind of collection is waiting for us inside, if even the way to it feels this impressive. And look at this view. This is a true architectural miracle, and I mean both the museum itself, And this stunning panorama of the pyramids right outside the window. It's almost impossible to describe. It's that kind of awe you feel in your whole body. And now we're at the entrance to the first gallery. You can see on the map that there are 12 different exhibition halls ahead of us. 12 eras, 12 stories, 12 perspectives on Egypt's history. Each hall represents its own time period, its own culture, its own symbols. Which means we're not just looking at artifacts, we're actually traveling through centuries of history, from ancient heritage to a modern interpretation of it. It's the kind of journey you carry with you long after you leave. If you step outside the main museum building, you'll find a park that connects the Grand Egyptian Museum to the Khufu's Boats Museum. It's a peaceful, open space where you can walk, take a break, and feel how these parts of history are linked together. It's like the story doesn't end inside the halls. It continues outdoors, in the air, in the sunlight, in the space around you. And of course, there's also a place to rest and grab something to eat. A beautiful open-air area where you can sit down, relax, and just breathe for a moment after such an emotionally rich experience. There are plenty of cafes, restaurants, and shops with food and souvenirs. This space is designed so you can stay here as long as you want, and feel comfortable at every step. enjoyed this video or felt the atmosphere I tried to share, give it a like. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, especially about the museum and Egypt's heritage. And if you'd like to join me on more journeys like this, make sure to subscribe. This is just the beginning.